Do you know what your credit was the last time you checked by chance, just before we do a credit application?
Yeah, I checked earlier this year. It was like about 400 to 440,
It, the
450.
you're saying
There are two different kinds of people that walk into a car dealership. The first asks, what can I afford? The second one walks in with a 400 credit score, 20 bucks in their checking account, and somehow convinces themselves that they have earned the right to drive home a six-figure sports car. Today's video is packed with people with unmatched confidence levels. They don't want practical, they don't want affordable, they want luxury. And they want the bank to ignore every bad financial decision that they've made over the last decade. And the best part is that instead of taking responsibility, they decide to blame it on the salesperson. Buckle up, we're about ready to watch reality deliver one denial after another, and some of these people take it about as well as you'd expect.
Got that F-150 cleaned up and filled with gas, ready to go. Just wanted to touch base with you. Are you still good for our appointment here at 2 today?
Oh, wait, you got me approved?
Well, we didn't get a credit application or anything yet. I thought everything was going to be good to go, you know?
Well, I would hope so. Yeah, I feel good about it, you know?
Why? Was there some reason you felt off about it?
Well, I know my credit took a bit of a hit in the past few years.
Okay, yeah. Well, we were looking at, an F-150 Lariat, which is, about $72,000, so...
Yeah. I just, I had to be at a, $500 payment with no money down, and I know my credit's in the threes somewhere.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you not remember the payments that we went over the other day?
Which ones?
On this F-150.
I don't know. I just thought you said we'd be good.
It was well over $500 a month, if you don't remember. You signed the proposal, too. And the other thing, I got to check in with my finance team again and make sure we're able to get this approved. Are you able to send me a credit application online?
Why do I got to send that?
Oh, so we can check your credit and communicate with banks to see if we can get you funded for this deal.
Oh, I thought we were just going to be good.
Oh, no, we got to do a credit check, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I can send you over the link if you're able to send it online.
Oh. All right, go ahead and send it over.
Okay, well, then I will text that over, and then, like I said, I'll have to get with my finance team and see if we're able to get this approved for you, okay?
Well, where were the payments going to be?
Oh, we were in like the 900s, I believe.
I took out a bunch of loans the past few years. I just didn't pay anybody.
Yeah, obviously I'm not the one that's loaning out the money, so it's not my say. I'd have to get with my finance team after you send that application, and we'll do our best to try to get you approved.
Well, you tell your finance team I'm good for it this time.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely let them know that.
You let them know, because I'm good for it.
Okay, any other questions?
Nah, man, I'm cool.
All right, well, I'll get you an update as soon as possible. All right, Brett?
All right, thanks, man.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Dude, this ain't the days where you just do a firm handshake and then you've sealed the deal. He admittedly said that his credit score is in the 300s. Not only is he, oh my, I didn't know that it went that low. I legitimately didn't even know credit scores went that low. I thought credit scores started at like 400. Oh my God, and he wants a $500 payment on a $70,000 truck. How does that math work? Is he expecting to be paying off this truck for the next 15 years? Like, what in the world? Yeah, that, paying $500 a month. I just did a little quick math. Paying $500 a month for a $72,000 car would be paying it off in 12 years with 0% interest. Methinks with a 341 credit score, his interest would be way over 10%, probably closer to 15, maybe even 18, 19, 20%. I have seen some car loans that are in the 20%. It's like buying a freaking truck on a credit card. It's like a freaking mortgage. You would be paying off this vehicle in the same amount of time most people pay their mortgage. Like, wow, the amount of delusion. Oh, I just thought we were good, man. I just thought we were good. Why you gotta run a credit check? Seriously?
The Ford Mustang, yeah. The Shelby GT350, we still got it. Clean Carfax, 2 owners. We got priced pretty aggressively. So what'd you want to know about it?
One is the price is negotiable, and then what kind of arrangements you can make for someone who's coming in to get a lien for finance and things like that.
A lien, you mean a loan?
Yeah, loans. Excuse
Okay.
me.
No, it's all good. So basically, man, we don't negotiate over the phone. If I negotiate over the phone and we agree on a price and then you come and it's not what you expect, we'll both be disappointed and we wasted time, right? So it just helps us cut to the chase. This car is priced about $1,000 underneath market. We got it about $53,000. You want to finance? You have any money down?
My goal was to put like 500 down, a maximum of 1,000 maybe.
Okay. All right, awesome. So that means you got good credit.
Yeah, my credit's good, man.
Awesome, man. If you don't mind me asking, what's your credit score?
It's 480.
Say that one more time.
It's a 480.
480 credit score?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. I'm not gonna lie, man. That is not a good credit score. Yeah. Unfortunately, man, for a car like this, if you have a 480 credit score and only $1,500 down, brother, it's not gonna work out, man.
What would you need?
With 40 credit score, man, we're gonna need all of it down. It's gonna be really hard.
Well, we're probably gonna need you to put all that money down. As in, you're gonna need to walk in here with $53,000 and just buy the damn thing outright. Actually, you're gonna need more than that because you're gonna have to pay sales tax on it. I know that car dealerships are a little bit more lenient with financing than something like a mortgage or an unsecured loan, but god dang, they're not that lenient.
I got the key right over here. You guys called about this yesterday? Yeah, I think I spoke to someone. Very nice to meet you. You guys are excited to see the car, I see.
Test drive.
You can do a test drive, yeah.
Okay.
You want to go right now?
Yeah.
I need to see your license, that's all. Let's go.
Only me and you?
Yeah, only me and you.
He wants the car there. He will follow up.
Have him come. How do you like it? Drive good, right?
Yeah, very good.
Okay, so you guys are looking to finance, right?
Yeah.
If you want, we go inside and we see.
Price. Let us know the price.
Well, listen, that I have to see what the deal looks like. You know what I mean? I can't tell you what if you don't even know what your credit
What
is
is
like.
gonna be total?
I have to go inside. We have to see. Okay? Ready? Let's go.
Beginning price is 14,000, right?
Correct. And then we have to see what the out-the-door price is afterwards. I'm not sure. Why is he so upset? I don't get it.
Percent.
So I don't make the percent. You know what I mean? He has a 500 credit score, and the car has 140,000 miles. What am I gonna do? You know what I mean? If he can get his own financing, I work on the price for you. But
That's not your problem.
no, I mean the way he acts.
I will wait 1 year and I will good credit score and I will come back, no problem. It's
That's
problem
fine.
for-
But
for
in a
me.
year, your credit score is not going to be better. Instead, what he could do is build his credit and refinance.
To finance his.
You see, guys, that's why financial literacy matters. The customer got upset with me that he got a higher interest rate when he has a 500 credit score. The car has 140,000 miles on it. And he's upset with me that his interest is a little bit higher. Look how he pulls off.
Okay, but here's the other thing. I mean, he wouldn't even, we don't know what was going on, you know, before what we saw or whatever, but he wouldn't even give the guy a price. Like, he's like, well, how much is the car? Oh, well, we'll figure out what the price is when we do the credit application. No, that to me is shady. Like, you're not gonna tell me what the price of the car is depending on my credit application. Because I mean, he doesn't know these guys. At this point, I don't think he knew what his credit score was. These guys could have paid cash for that car for all he knew. They just wanted to know the price. But still, man, they were mad. They were mad. And a lot of these people don't understand. It's not like the car dealership is making up this percentage. The car dealership's not making up the payment. It's reliant on the financing, which is directly affected by your credit score.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? Hey, just giving you a call about this 2023 Black Ghost Challenger that you inquired about, the one that's one of 300, and just seeing if you had any questions and what I need to do to earn your business.
Yeah, man, I have been looking at cars like that before. This particular one, I'm gonna be financing.
Okay, awesome. And how much money were you planning on putting down, and what's your credit like?
What can you do for me on the car? I see online that car was listed at like 140,000 or something.
Yeah, 158.9 it's online for. Again, there's only 20 miles on it, and it's one of 300. Terry, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to negotiate against myself. I definitely have some room in it to work on it. But you know, I want to get to the credit application first, make sure that we're good to go with the banks and whatnot, and then go from there. Does that work with you?
Yeah, I mean, whatever gets me into the car, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if I like it, if the numbers sound good, then I'm gonna leave that car. I'm gonna leave with that car. So
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what your credit was the last time you checked by chance, just before we do a credit application?
Yeah, I checked earlier this year. It was like about 400 to 440. 450.
You're saying it was. I'm sorry. You said 400.
Yeah, you asked for the credit score, so I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's no problem. Do you know how much money you were planning on putting down?
I mean, for something like the vehicle that I'm interested in, probably something like 10,000-15,000. I can come up with that for sure. Like, money ain't a problem, so.
I got you. Yeah, that's no problem. I mean, you said money wasn't an issue, so would you be able to come up with that 60% down?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I mean, I feel like you can make it happen with 15,000-20,000 down. So if you're trying to get my business, then that's what we're gonna have to do. But I'm gonna just keep walking and find another car somewhere.
He can't be serious. Money's not an issue. Well, then why aren't you paying your bills so that your credit score is higher? That's an expensive car. And he's like, can you put 60% down? That's what we're gonna need to work with your freaking credit score. And this guy is acting all offended. Oh, and he's like, oh, I'm just gonna take my business elsewhere. And the sales guy's like, bye. Well, if this video proved anything, it's that confidence has nothing to do with a credit score. Every single one of these people expected banks to just ignore years of bad payments just because they really, really wanted that car. Oh my God. The dealerships didn't create the numbers. The finance manager didn't just invent the rate. They just had the unfortunate job of reading it out loud to a bunch of delusionoids. If you liked today's video, the fastest way to let me know is by hitting that thumbs up button. While you're down there, also double check and make sure that you are subscribed and ring that notification bell. That way you're notified when I post the next video. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.